Oh,
I want at least one vehicle at the back from the police department of all the civilian vehicles, just letting us know if anyone falls behind.
Do I want to get the Raptor that's at the back to do that?
Yeah, alright. Everyone ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
limo going at back.
No, do you want me to hold the very rear?
Yes, please.
Try to avoid and have the supercars go in front.
I have no idea what speed I'm doing.
45.
Thank you.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
$258, 10-2.
Still a copy.
10-4, did you guys already leave?
Yeah,
Yep.
fam.
See how it is.
Already 15 minutes behind, sunshine. Catch up.
Just meet us at the military base.
User left your channel.
Catch up.
The very rear vehicle's just coming onto the on-ramp now.
Copy.
So go ahead, keep going.
Someone rear-end someone?
Did you guys take Great Ocean Highway or Sonora Freeway?
Great Ocean.
10-4, copy.
Yeah, no, I can't really check the document now, but did you include the Lord
User
Spirit?
left your channel.
Nope.
Right, should we?
Nope. It's already long enough as it is.
Copy that.
Like that original speech, probably going to take me about probably, I'd say, 10 minutes to read out.
Oh god.
Oof.
I wasn't going to do a full service, which included the Lord's Prayer and some other stuff. I tried to cut it down as much as I could. Knowing that something like this would happen.
Yeah, well, we had to kind of wait for, the late stragglers to jump on. Otherwise we'd have, like, no one here. It's okay, gentlemen, it had to be done.
Do remember, no, we can always just blame the commissioner for this.
Not really. I was kind of put in charge of organising it, along with Fox, which, you know, never shows up like normal.
Yeah, fair point. We blame Fox then.
Yeah, I don't know where Fox is. Did he say he was coming?
Yeah, he was put in charge of organising it with me.
Nice. Yeah, I jumped on at 2:30 thinking like, oh, I may have already missed it, you know, I may have at least missed the planning. I jump on like nothing's being done, like, oh fuck, okay.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't wake up until 11 because I was awake all that night. Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
Lazy bugger.
Fuck you, I had to go to dawn service.
I was awake
Bruh.
all night. Woke up at 5:30 just to do the service, and then went back to bed.
Dude, I stayed up, went to sleep after the service, slept through to like 1 PM. It was great sleep.
Yeah, I slept through to about 12:30.
Oh my god,
Oh, sheriff down, sheriff down.
it's okay. Rook,
Fuck yeah,
I say
he's
me.
dead.
He crashed again.
Not surprising, trash driver as he is.
Ooh.
How far off the highway you go?
Alright, spine up,
We're at the
we're
military
arriving on the
base.
scene, arriving on the scene.
Just smash it down, code 2 to the military base.
Oh, my chair stayed here. Wonderful.
Alright, do we want some police cars on the other side? Nilly, what are we doing with the
Yeah,
cars?
can I get 2 unmarked units to block traffic, one going outbound, one going inbound? Set up cones across the lane so traffic can't ram through, please.
Do you want any...
You guys are at Zancudo, right?
Hey, firm.
Just set them up at the 2 signs. Yeah, wonderful. Now just set up cones blocking both lanes for me, please.
User joined your channel.
I thought you guys said you're at Zancudo.
We are. We're literally look at your GPS if you're on duty.
User joined your channel.
Don't spread the cones too far apart or they'll drive through them.
No, I'm inside the actual base. Y'all are down there.
Yes.
Why are you inside the base?
They let me in. I used to be military. Don't worry about it.
Who left their lights on here? In the charger?
Just bunches of cones. It works.
Once you guys have set it up, head down, form up down here.
Hello, who left their lights on? Hello?
Can you not turn them off?
Locked vehicle.
Who owns the charger?
I've had a professional walk style. And
Commissioner, you're up with me, by the way.
coming, coming.
You're not as to the left of the chairs yet.
Oh. Hello? Hello?
Oh no.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Holy fuck, my eyes are
Oh,
frozen for,
God.
like, a solid 5 seconds.
Yeah, I felt the same thing.
That was a close one.
58, where are you?
Just code 3 it down Great Ocean.
Hurry up.
I'm going my fastest.
3 seconds later, we hear 1050 over the radio.
What do you want me to do?
Nearly did twice.
Remember, just use the normal salute. Also known as this one. Cut your siren. All inside Sam.
Give me.
Now we're doing just the normal salute when the time comes.
When are they gonna start talking?
Why is Newt Newt up with you?
Because there's a
Why?
lot.
Why? I need to stump you. As the leader of the Pole Rangers.
Use that one, guys.
What was it?
White 5.
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me on the microphone?
Unfortunately.
No.
Okay, welcome everyone to 2020 Anzac Day. Thank you everyone for coming. Just going to be starting off with the opening speech and we'll get this underway. Alright, the landings on Gallipoli were 105 years ago following the 8th month untold sacrifice and suffering, which were to claim the lives of more than 100,000 men of armies of Turkey, Germany, France, Britain, India, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. No place on the Gallipoli Peninsula was more fiercely contested than the few acres where we now stand, known to be the Anzacs, who captured the Lone Pine, and to the Turkish soldiers who defended it to the last stand as the Ridge of the Blood. In the 3 days of literally hand-to-hand combat in August 1915, more than 2,000 Australians and 5,000 Turks died here. 7 of the 9 Victorian Crosses were awarded to Australians at Gallipoli, were won here. In the unique act of honour to fallen foes, the people and the government of Turkey have decided this ground as a memorial for the 8,700 Australians who died at Gallipoli. Let it be said that at once for us, the people and Australians in New Zealand, the heirs of the Anzacs, the meaning of Gallipoli can never be measured by mere numbers of slain. In those terms, Gallipoli was but an initiation to the killing fields of France and Flanders. For us, no place on earth more grimly symbolizes the waste and futility of war than this scene of carnage in a campaign which failed. It is not in the waste of war that the Australians find meaning of Gallipoli, then or now. For the meaning of Anzac's tradition, forged in the fires of Gallipoli, must be learned anew from generation to generation. It's a meaning that can endure only as long as each generation of Australians finds the will to reinterpret it to breathe, as it were, new life into an old story, and in separating the truth from the legend, realizing its relevance to a nation and a people experiencing immersive change over the past 3/4 of a century. In the continuing quest for the real meaning of Anzac, our way is lit by shining presence here today. This is for all of us who and for all of us fellow Australians at home. An honour, an experience, an emotion which goes beyond words. These men who the truth of Gallipoli knew the truth of Gallipoli. They would be the last to claim that, and they were heroes, but indeed they were. They did not pretend to fathom the depth and the immense tides of history which brought them to these shores at the crossroads of civilization. So far from home, so far from all they knew and loved. Nor could they begin to imagine that the vast and terrible forces unleashed upon them in the world in 1914, but would still work their way through human history 105 years on. But they knew two things. They had a job to do. They knew that it would end. They could rely on each and other to see it through. They knew that they depended on their mates. An official Australian war historian, Charles Bean, expresses it in this way: to be the sort of man who would give away when his mates were trusting to him, his firmness, to be the sort of man who would fail when up the line, the whole force and cause required his endurance. To have made it necessary for another unit to do his own unit's work. That was one prospect which these men could not face. Standing upon that alone, they helped failed and helped faded. When the end loomed clear in the front of them, when the whole world seemed to crumble and the heavens to fall in, they faced a ruin undismayed. In that recognition, a special meaning of Australian mateship, the self-recognition and the dependence upon one another. These Australians, by no means all of them born Australian, drew from every walk of life. Different backgrounds cast upon the hostile shores 12,000 miles from home. They lay the genesis of the Anzac tradition.
User
And at
joined
the
your
heart
channel.
of that tradition lays a commitment. It was simple but deep commitment to one another, each to his fellow Australian. And in that commitment, I believe, lies the enduring meaning of Anzacs. Then, today, and the future, and for the future, it is a commitment now as much ever not now. Now as much ever now, with all the vast changes occurring in our nature. Fuck, I can't speak. Nation, more than ever. It is the commitment to Australian which defies and alone defines what it is to be an Australian. The commitment is old. When the order was given for the evacuation of Gallipoli on December 1915, it was recorded that many of the Australians expressed their grief at the leaving the graves of so many thousands of their mates in a hostile hands. One of them said, "I hope they don't hear us down the gullies." At the going down of the sun and in the morning we will remember them, lest we forget. We ask those in attendance if they wish while the lone piper is being played to bring forth any wreaths you might have and lay beneath the memorial behind us. Lieutenant Alt, bring some flowers up.
Hey, wake up.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we shall remember them. We ask all to stand during the last post. After the last post, we ask that 1 minute of silence is held in remembrance of all the Anzac that have fought throughout the wars, and to remember those who have followed in their footsteps, who pay or have paid the ultimate price. Let's bring the bugle out.
Yes, boss.
We ask that all that are able to stand and join us in the national anthem of New Zealand and Australia, respectively.
God of nations, at thy feet, in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. God defend our The service has come to an end. We ask that all who attended today, that you spend today reflecting on what the word Anzac means, the same as those who have served in the past and present have seen in it, and those who continue to serve see in this word. But we ask that you drive safely back to your towns and homes and reflect on this word today. Thank you.
Thank you
Lest
for
we forget.
attending. Lest we forget. Yes, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, madam. Thank you for attending. Deputies, lieutenants, sergeants, thank you.
User joined your channel.
Thank you, Pat.
I'll wait for everyone. I'll wait for everyone to get back to their vehicles before removing my cones down my scent.
Yeah, copy.
Same with me at the center.
Class 2. Class 2, class 2.
What's going on?
No, it's go class 2.
Leave him.
It's alright, it's a non-hostile event. Calm down.
Leave him. Get in your cars.
Remove the cones. Let's let people go. Alright, edit out on 12, guys, if you want to.